Ensuring Winnipeggers have access to adequate, affordable housing and shelter is a complex issue. Advocates say homelessness has worsened in the city over the last few years. So how do the candidates vying for votes plan to tackle these issues if elected mayor?
It impacts crime, it impacts safety on the buses, it impacts policing levels, it impacts firefighters and staffing levels with paramedics. And just the feeling of general safety, even your business, if you want to open a business downtown.
If elected, Robert Falcon-Willett has promised he would hire staff to help community groups wanting to build affordable low-income housing in the city. He is also promising to build 1,340 more low-income housing units in the next 8 years to provide homes for around 1,500 Winnipeggers living on the streets, including 160 veterans.
We want to make sure that they're all housed, that they're all cared for, looked after, that we find adequate. We're not talking granite countertops for everyone, but we are talking at least adequate housing in our city.
75% of Winnipeg's homeless population is Indigenous, and Willett says including Indigenous governments in finding solutions to solve this complex problem is imperative. Rick Schoen says putting a roof over people's heads is imperative to address other issues.
We can't help them deal with their addictions or mental health issues when they're on the street or in shelters. Shelters are not houses. All of the shelters understand that, and we need to make sure that we're putting all of our energy into getting to people into houses, 24/7 safe spaces, whatever we can do to get in front of people so that we can offer the supports that they need.
Glenn Murray says he wants to get affordable housing built on city-owned property that is either empty or abandoned. He also has promised to work with both the provincial and federal governments to bring back funding for housing programs.
While we were rebuilding the neighborhoods and bringing all these burnt out and abandoned houses back in as affordable housing, we also had community-based policing back then. So we had police officers walking the beat in those neighborhoods, and that helped. As the neighborhood came back to life, the houses got built, the crime rates went down, we needed less police officers. But we need that combination of the hand and glove of community policing and neighborhood safety.
Murray says he will also ensure Winnipeg will have more addictions treatment and recovery centers if elected. Marion Willis from St. Boniface StreetLink says it's important to establish the root cause of homelessness, which is the drug epidemic.
If we can do that, then we are going to also reduce homelessness. We're going to address mental health. We're going to, effectively address every kind of crime that's actually happening in this city.
Willis says it's important for the new mayor and council to be proactive on addressing homelessness and the drug crisis in the city before it gets worse. In Winnipeg, Alex Karpa, City News.